Part 4. Benoît began to visit Nadège's home. His steps became part of the rhythm of their compound. Nadège would smile when she saw him from afar, pouring tea before he even reached the doorstep. Her grandmother, firm and watchful at first, now nodded in approval each time Benoît greeted her with his usual respectful bow. Slowly, a bond was forming, not just between two hearts, but between two families, two generations, two souls healing in silence. Grandmother liked him, not just because he was helpful or kind, but he listened to her stories, to her silence, and most importantly, he listened to Nadège. He helped fix her fence when the goats broke through. He brought fresh bananas after market, and he never came empty-hearted, always carrying a smile, a red scarf in his pocket, or a memory of his late mother on his lips. They sat under the mango tree in the evenings, sometimes talking, sometimes not. Silence with Nadège wasn't empty, it was peaceful. And as the months passed, Benoît became more than a visitor. He became part of the home. Then came August 2016. The village was buzzing with movement, relatives visiting, ceremonies happening, and stories being shared beneath starlit skies. One afternoon, a man from town named Mr. Kalungi came to visit his cousin, a neighbor to Nadège's family. He was not a man of many words, but he noticed things. He noticed Benoît fixing a young boy's bicycle with care and precision. The boy had tears in his eyes from a scraped knee, but Benoît gently consoled him while tightening the spokes. Mr. Kalungi watched in silence, impressed not by the skill, but by the heart behind it. Later he approached Benoît. "Where did you learn to use your hands like that?" he asked. Benoît smiled. "My mother taught me. She always said if your hands can heal something broken, use them." The man nodded slowly. "Would you want to work in town? My garage needs someone with hands like yours and a heart like that." Benoît stood speechless. It was an offer, a chance, a door. That evening he rushed to Nadège's home, his feet barely touching the ground. Nadège and her grandmother were seated as always near the fire. "I've been offered a job," he blurted, breathless. "In town, a mechanic job." He saw me fixing the bike and said he wanted to help. Nadège lit up with joy, but there was hesitation in her eyes. Grandmother stood slowly, walked to Benoît, and took his hands in hers. "I never imagined anything good would come again," he said softly. "But you, both of you gave me breath when I couldn't breathe." Nadège smiled and whispered, "Then don't forget us when the city lights shine." On the last day of August, the village gathered as Benoît packed into the back of Mr. Kalungi's pickup truck. Grandmother waved. Nadège waved. And as the truck disappeared past the trees, Benoît held the scarf to his chest and whispered a prayer. "Mama, I think your son just found the road back to life."